Hi everyone. So today we're creating elements to go in the brand new traveling journal that I've decided to start with you as another creative, series. So I just finished the entomology journal, and now I'm starting this traveler's notebook journal, whatever you want to call it, same thing. And as I've mentioned in the last video where we created the base, I don't know what I will do first, last, in the middle. I jump from whatever inspired me. And I received mail in this envelope. And I thought it was so much fun because there was two windows. I used to just rip envelopes like it was nothing. And now I'm being a lot more careful because some of them are pretty interesting. I mean, look at this one. This one has a small window and a larger one. I like that. And of course, you have your regular envelopes with just the one window. But that being said, I'm trying to be more careful on how I open envelopes because I can really reuse them. So when I saw this, I decided to fold it in half. Now, by the way, I'm doing it with an envelope that has two windows. I was lucky enough to receive mail in one of those, but you might have one that only has one window. So nothing prevents you from doing the same that we're doing today, except if you fold it like I decided to do, one side won't have a window and one side will. And that's the only difference. So please don't limit yourself. Just grab an envelope from your mail and just play with it with me. Okay, so I decided it'd be fun that this would end up somehow hanging from our journal. So, of course, the journal's not done. I don't know where it's going to be hanging from, if it's even going to hang anywhere. Probably here. Now, bear in mind that I do intend on putting journaling pages here, but, it could still be hanging and with a clip and part of the journal, so you take it out, or it could, I don't know, maybe it could be clipped this way, or when the journal's closed. Like, there's all kinds of possibilities, and honestly, I have no idea. My first priority right now is not to wonder where it's going to go, but to simply decorate it and make it look like it belongs to a traveling journal. So the first step, I think, will be to darken this paper as it is very white. So I will go ahead and do that. I'm probably going to fast forward this because this could take a little while. So I will just darken this and fast forward and come back when it's done. Okay, so it is pretty stained. Now, right from the start, I want to make some coffee stains. So I'm going to start with that, and then I will proceed to probably stamping and, putting some papers, decorate with papers, what I'm trying to say here. So I'm just going to spray some of this. So I'm going to spray this. This one is a vintage photo. And of course, I'll put some water, not a whole lot, just a bit. There. And I will take something round to imitate a cup or mug. And I'll randomly just add some coffee stained. I drank some coffee through my travels, and there. I'm actually going to make a few also on the journal itself probably. And now, just so it looks a little more natural, big stain here, but again, there's going to be some, how do you say, papers, decorative papers, right? So maybe some of it will be completely hidden, but the goal here is to first try and make it look like it's been around. So now I will also crumple the paper here and there like this. When we're done with it, this will look like it's been traveling quite a lot. And that it's, you know, it belongs in this journal. Because that's what we're trying to do. There. See how this already looks a lot more used and it's been around and it's seen things. It's traveled, right? It's been manipulated, and that's what we want. There, I like that. Okay, of course we are not done. We will, I saw this piece of paper here. Now it's a little thick because it is cardstock, but I really just love the handwriting. Where is it? Okay, this right here. I really like that. I like it a lot. So I'm thinking of, I like this, I like that, I like everything. So I'm going to take this page out, and I might use a few pieces here and there. So I'm thinking of putting some right here. See exactly where I just colored. But that's the thing when you work. You will hide parts of your work, but that's what it is, you know. That's the way it goes. It's part of the whole process. And yeah, there. Yeah, I'm hiding part of it, but you know what? It looks absolutely gorgeous, and that's exactly where I'm going to put it. So where is my little, okay, the little ink thing I just used for this? Where did I put it? Okay. There we go. Let me back up the camera a tiny bit. There. I hope you enjoy this series just as much as you all seem to have enjoyed the other that I just finished about the entomology journal. I never thought it would be like so, you know, welcomed, simply because I don't know, I have this idea that it might be boring to watch somebody do a whole journal, but in bite size, I think, is what you've enjoyed, because you could watch a part of it and then wait for the next part to be out on video, and it gave you probably a few ideas to go and create your own, or inspired you to do something else. But what I mean by that is you seem to have really, you responded quite positively to these videos. So I thought I will try and make another series. And I saw this paper and I thought, oh, a traveling journal would be fun. I haven't done one in a little while. So I'm just evening out this little piece of paper here, because of course I didn't measure. I just tore the paper and hope it would fit, which it pretty much did. But okay, now what else could we do? I'm probably gonna try and put something here as well. Why not? Maybe not the same paper, or maybe stamps. Oh yeah, so I have these beautiful stamps, and this says Ottawa, Ontario, and it's in a really modern writing. So how about we make it disappear under a stamp, right? Or it could have been a piece of paper, but I find that that's also, we'll see. If it doesn't disappear, I'll just find something else, right? We're just going to try. Okay, it doesn't quite disappear, so I might add some paper, or maybe I'll darken it. I don't know. I don't think it matters a whole lot, but I'd like to hide it somewhat. So now I'm seeing this, which I really love to use on a lot of my projects. I really love this. And I'm thinking, what if, but now it hides the stamp. No, I don't think it's worth doing it, so I'll find another way. Maybe I'll darken with darker ink. Oh, how about that? Yes, yes, let's see, okay? Why not? Let's just try. So this is my espresso, ground espresso. What if I darken the edge a lot more to the point where this does not really matter? You don't really see it a whole lot, you know? And I might put another stamp. Oh, I like how dark it is though. Let me do it a little more around this whole envelope. I like the one we used previously, but I like the darker one for the edges. Oh, wow, look at that. Oh, I love it. Okay, let's keep going. So I'm just chit-chatting here while I create with you. You know, when we sell our journals, some people, they haven't said it to me, but I've heard other creators being told, why are you selling it so much? Or even if it's not a journal, it could be a painting or, you know, all kinds. Well, this is what you're buying. See what I'm doing right here? This is what you're buying. You're buying experience. You're buying maybe mistakes, hours of practice, depending on what your art is. You are buying all these things. Oh, by the way, if you hear some excited shouting, it's my boy playing video games again. It's the weekend, right? So, and he's online with his friends. They all have their earbuds and they're on a conference call and they're having fun. And it's a terrible day outside too. Ugh, is it ever miserable? So yeah, you're buying not only an, you know, art, but you're buying this artist's time, sweat, tears. I won't say blood because then I don't know what kind of art you're doing, but you know what I mean? It's a lot of work. It's you know. So yeah, I've been fortunate enough that, you know, no one has said that to me yet, but I'd be fine with answering exactly what I've just answered, right? It's a lot of work. It's a lot of time. It's experience, you know, as you get better and better at your art. And what I'm doing right now, see, it's just a simple envelope, but look at everything we're doing on it. Look at the time we are putting into it and everything we're adding for this to look fabulous, right? So it's, at the end, it's not just a journal or it's not just a painting, it's a work of art. And I enjoy doing it, and nobody has to buy any of my art, right? If you buy it because you really want it, you enjoy it, you want to play with it, maybe you want to do the same and you rather have it in your hands to try and reproduce it, whatever it is, I'm okay with that. You can copy what I'm doing because how else are you going to learn, right? So if you need it in your hands to open it and see where I glued stuff and try and mimic so that you can make your own, go right ahead. It's not gonna look the same in the end anyways. Oh, that's my dryer. I'm gonna be known for the crafter that does her laundry while she makes videos, because almost every time I'm down here, well, if it's a Sunday like today, then yeah, I'm doing laundry. Listen, I have to laugh about this because it is funny. Oh my goodness. Yeah. And a lot of times I'll tell you in my videos, or I've said it in the past, take this project, run with it, copy it, do the same. Do the same. It's fine. How else are you going to learn? Of course, at first we kind of copy what we see. I mean, we're new, right? I was new once. I know how it goes. I watched Marta at Maremy Small Art, and I would pretty much just follow what she's doing and do the same. And guess what? It didn't look the same anyways, because I'm Chantal, I'm not Marta, right? So, yeah. Anyway, I'm just chit-chatting here. I might have lost sight of what I was saying. I'm just hoping you're enjoying this. You could fast forward if I'm boring. That's okay, too. I could have fast forwarded this myself. Oh my goodness, yes, dryer. I'm aware the clothes is dry. I will come and get it later. Okay. I'm sure the neighbors hear that. Ooh, I like this. Now, this is starting to look really nice. I like it. Yes, yes, yes. I love playing with stamps because, well, they're expensive when you purchase them. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, some of these sets are like $40, but you do get a lot of stamps, right? And after that, it's free. You know what I mean? You have them, so you can use them and over and over. In the entomology journal I just finished, I'm probably going to do it again actually in this journal. I used coffee stained paper and stamps, and I created a whole page. It was beautiful, and I used it in that journal. So yeah, very useful. I love stamps for that. I wasn't a big stamper at the beginning of my crafting journey. I'm really starting to become one because I just see the value of stamps and how they change everything. They really, I mean, you make a tag, you put like, fussy cut image on your tag and some fabric. You add a stamp, boom, instant beauty. So I am falling in love with stamping more and more. Now I understand the craze. Like people have a lot of stamps, and I know why now. I totally get it. I totally understand. I love this. I love where this is going. I will use my favorite stamp of all time. I put it like on almost every single craft. It's good for everything. It's good for everything. It's just perfect. And I always do it in 2 colors. It's absolutely lovely. These memento inks are adorable. So useful. Okay, and I will stamp this right here. Now see, exactly what I said. As soon as you add some stamps, everything's more beautiful, right? And yeah, I will add, what else could I add here? The word letter is very interesting right here. Why not? And I will use brown for this. I could use black, but I like that I have this dark espresso truffle, it's called. I think it's a little softer than black, so a little more subtle and more vintage. But that's just my opinion. Go with black if you have black. It's just as beautiful. There. Oh, I love it. Love it. Perfect. And we'll add some more here. How about a number? And hold on. I think I have bigger numbers here. I don't know. I do, but I'm just thinking out loud here. What does this say? Oh, destination. Huh. It's funny because this is not part of the mailing, it's part of the, what is it called? It's, what is it called? It's this one, the field notes, I think it's called. Yeah. So I will put the word right here. And then I would like some numbers. Oh, you know what? I'm not going to use this one. I'm going to use the bigger. Oops, the number here belonged to this kid, I think. Yep. Just trying to keep my kits together. I know I'm not very good at, I know a lot of you have these, it's like these, how do you call? It's a place where you store all your stamps, and it's, I guess this clings to the part. Well, my stamps are dirty. I put them in bags, and I don't know. I've never had a problem, so I keep doing it. Or I leave them on this thing. Whatever works, right? Okay, so this might stamp on the window a tiny bit. We'll see. I don't know if the stamp will stay in the window, if it'll dry this way. If it does, perfect, because I would really love it to stay. If not, we'll see. It might just smudge away with time. That's okay. And maybe a number. How about the number we do? Oops. Great. Good job. I will have to go wash my hands because I can see I am full of ink already. So how about right here? Oh yeah, look at this. Eesh. Ooh. Okay, this is really turning lovely. But now that I've stamped in the window, I'm hoping it will dry there because I really like it. And I'm kind of jealous, meaning I think I want to stamp something in that window too. Ooh, how about this? And this time I think I'll use black for this one. So. And I've been asked why I don't use these acrylic things. I don't know. I just like it this way. There, I will stamp right in the window. Hopefully it will stay. And I'll just wait a few seconds for it to dry before I attempt touching it, of course. And I'll go wash my hands. Okay, well, it did smudge off. I went upstairs, washed my hand as best as I could, and only to come back and it just came right off. So it's okay. It's still beautiful just the way it is. We do have to decorate the inside now, so I'm trying to figure out what I want to do in, on the inside. Probably still some stamping. I also have, because we're talking about letters and traveling and probably writing to somebody you miss out there, I'm thinking of using some of this with my brush here and maybe some black soot, or is it too dark? Maybe just ground espresso. I don't think black is the best here, so let me try and use this one here. And we'll just randomly put some letters and then probably some stamps. So this is something so far anybody can do with pretty much anything you have at home. Stencils are really inexpensive. You can buy plastic ones anywhere. And yeah, you just go ahead and do what I'm doing right now. Oh, that is nice. I'll put some more here, maybe with a few numbers like that. I like it. Maybe some here. Lovely. And maybe a few here. Doesn't have to be as dark, just the impression of some writing. Oh, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I love it. I really, really love it. Okay, so that is very nice, just like that. And I think it would need some stamping for sure. So I'm seeing this stamp right here. I think this should be in black for sure. Now I could try and, I find that they don't always stick well. And I think that's why many times you flip it and it falls. Yeah, and I'm not one to clean my stamps all the time. I don't have the patience for that. So maybe that's why. I will stamp it right here. I like that. And how about the one that says post office, or yeah, post office, right here. Also in black. I don't know why, but that's the way it feels. How about yeah, right here. Okay. And how about oh, I see, where's the airmail? Oh, this one, I really like it. This one's really nice. So I will put this in blue just to change it up. Yes, okay. You know, just play around with your stamps. And since this one didn't work on the other side, why not try it again, but on paper this time. Just like here. Yes, that already looks pretty good. And how about, let me see what else I could have. Maybe some of this handwriting, just like that. I'll put it in blue, and I'm just going to grab the handwriting. Just like that. And put it right here. Just like that. Oh, I like that. Yes. Okay. So that's good right here. And now I'm thinking of decorating or putting something here. I'm thinking about maybe gluing some of this here. So I will start ripping randomly like we did on the other side there. And I'm not sure about this shape here right there. Let me see. Oh yeah, that is not bad. I just have to ink the edges here because that's a lot of white. I think the shape is a little much here. Let me trim a tiny bit. There. There we go. And what would it look like right here? That's not bad. And, oh, let me think of something here. So I have a lot of grungy elements. First, I thought I'd like to put a picture of somebody here because, you know, it's traveling. It's I don't know. It's like I want to put pictures of people, you know, maybe it's your family you're missing, or you know, a person you love or somebody you met along the way. And I have all these beautiful people pictures. And I also have, of course, Tim Holtz paper dolls. And for some reason, I don't know, I know it might seem like it doesn't fit. Oh, look at her. I know what you're thinking. What does she have to do with the traveler's journal? But at one point you just got to do it because it looks good, and you just don't question it. So I'm not going to question it, and this is going right there. There it is. There it is. You see right now live creation, like creativity, and how things go sometimes. And it's true. Sometimes you feel, why would I put it there? And then you start questioning yourself, and then you don't do it. Well, no, just do it. Maybe it's just a picture of his, let's say it's a man traveling. Maybe it's a picture of his daughter and he misses her, right? You know what I mean? We're trying to make this into old paper and something, you know, that was used while somebody might have been traveling somewhere, and maybe he cut out the picture of her because, you know, whatever, he decided she was so pretty and he wanted to see her every day, and he put her in his traveling journal there. You know what I mean? So this journal would be filled with all kinds. I might even add butterflies and you know, whatever it is that I find fit this journal, whether it makes some sense or very little, or a lot, I'm still going to do it. Because in the end, the overall look and the feel of the journal is what I'm going for. And if I like it, then I like it. And this, I like a lot. I think she is pretty. Look at her. She's so adorable. Yes, with her little umbrella. Come on. She is so cute. I love it. I love it. Okay. This is really, and I have all kinds of grungy elements is where I was going first. I was going to put this there before I even thought of her. Um, but I have all kinds of grungy elements that I purchased recently, digital papers, and I really love them and I want to use them. Oh, I really like that. But I also have, and I will use some of these stamps. I got them at Paperlogy. Very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. All kinds. Look at that. Very nice. Lovely. Oh my goodness. I just seen one that I could have added in my entomology journal. Oh my goodness. Look at that. I could have used this. No, I might add it. I don't know. We'll see. Or we'll keep it for another project. But yeah, look at all these stamps. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, that looks good. I like the red a little bit with, you know, what I was going for with this. I think I'll stamp that stamp. I'll glue it right there. But yes, I intend on using other stamps. You know, a few maybe in this journal. Yeah, I really like these. Yeah, Paperlogy, if you want to go check it out, you can use my code. 15% off is really worth it. It's the Purring Cat Studio. Oh, wait now. For some reason, I do like the red. I might use it somewhere else. But I like that this is a little more subtle. So I will use this one instead. There. Okay. I will glue it right there. This is so much fun. And that's what I mean when I say, you know, this is a series and we're just taking little bites, right? Just bite-sized little, you know, half hour, sometimes more. I mean, some I might take an hour of the video creating items, but I find that this way it's less intimidating and it gives you a lot of ideas. And look at this. So let's see what it would look like. So let's see. So as I mentioned before, I didn't know if this would be clipped on top of the journal or, you know, like this. My first initial thought was like this. Now that is really, really nice. And we would put items, of course, in each pocket. Oh, look at her. Oh, isn't it just lovely? Oh my goodness, I just had a thought. I would really like this to be left there, I think, because you'd have a pocket here, and then when you flip it up, you see it. Otherwise, you have to take it out, which is fine. It's still nice. But what if I sew right here? Just right here. So this stays in there permanently. And then on the back, oh my goodness, look at it. This is really, really nice. And of course, you know, that's your other pocket. We will create an element to go in there. And if it was fixed permanently, then you can still flip it. Now this becomes upside down. That's the only, I didn't think of that when I created this. That's actually quite an easy fix. That's an easy fix. I can just glue some paper over this stamp. And then I'll put another stamp this way and voila. How about we do that? Because you know what? The more I think of it, the more this belongs there, just like that. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Yes. And then you have your pocket. Oh, this is, oh, I love her. That's the reason why I wanted there. I think I just fell in love with her. Oh, yes. Okay, you know what? I'm going to go do that right now, actually. I'm just going to put it, do I want it on this side? The question is because to have space to pull whatever is in there. But because this will be, yeah, you know what? I don't think it matters much. I just have to think where I'm going to sew the journaling pages. And I think I will put them here, which means that Yeah, I think I will sew it maybe more on the side. I don't think it makes a huge difference. Let me see. Huh. No, I think I will put it this way. That way, if I do decide to have a tab, let's say, to pull the item, then there's space for it. So I will sew it right there. I'll be right back. All right. There it is. I think this was a very good idea. The only thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to make sure that this folds properly so it doesn't break or rip with time. So I will just create a fold, if you will. So just like here, I'm just going to apply some pressure and make sure that it always folds this way when I lift the envelope. There. And I will do, of course, the same on the other side. So I will simply go like this. There. And now, of course, I will camouflage some of what I've just done. That's really easy to fix. Let me show you. Okay, so, of course, a piece of paper. Could be coffee stain paper, could be any kind. I chose this one because we used it on the other side as well. Okay. And just like that, it won't even show that we had started something. There. And I will stamp some more. Just gonna wait for this to be dry. So I will stamp maybe this right here. Why not? What else could I use? There's so many fun ones there. I like this circle again. Why not? And I will use red for this one again, and then I'll use another color for another one. You're a little far. Okay. So how about just like this? Oh, I like it. I like it. I like it. And oops, those are my dolls. How about special delivery? Or hold on. Yes, why not this one in blue? I like that. And how about I put it right here? Yes, okay. Do we put one more? Do we have space for one more? I like this part here, so I will use this part only. Just like that. Oh, yes. There you go. See? There's always a way. And now it looks amazing on both sides. And this, again, is a pocket. So now we will have to create elements to put in our pocket. Oh, I really love this. This is already starting to be very interesting. Love it. Okay. So I will leave you on this today. I think we made a nice progress. I think we did something nice and it looks fabulous. It looks old. I think it fits. Oh, I can't wait to keep going with this. I hope you'll join me for the rest of this new series on the Traveler's Journal. So I leave you on this. I hope maybe I've inspired you. Go grab your old envelopes and start creating pieces, and maybe join me in creating a Traveler's Journal of your own. I give you a great big hug from here, Nova Scotia, Canada. I do hope you're all happy, healthy, and safe. And I say thank you for watching. See you soon. Bye. Bye-bye.